Hey Athey kids and parents! This weekend in Athey Kids, we are reading about Israel rejecting God's provisions. The first generation of Israelites who came out of Egypt is remembered for their lack of faith. They quickly forgot God's mighty works and put him to the test. And the people complained in the hearing of the Lord about their misfortunes. And when the Lord heard it, his anger was kindled, and the fire of the Lord burned among them and consumed some of the outlying parts of the camp. Then the people cried out to Moses, and Moses prayed to the Lord, and the fire died down. Now the rabble that was among them had a strong craving, and the people of Israel also wept again and said, "Oh, that we would have meat to eat! We remember the fish we ate in Egypt that cost nothing, the cucumbers, the melons, the leeks, the onions, and the garlic. But now our strength is dried up, and there is nothing at all but this manna to look at." Now the manna was like coriander seed, and the taste of it was like the taste of cakes baked with oil. When the dew fell upon the camp at night, the manna fell with it. Then a wind from the Lord sprang up, and it brought quail from the sea, and let them fall beside the camp. And the people rose all that day, and all night, and all the next day, and gathered the quail. While the meat was yet between their teeth, before it was consumed, the anger of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord struck down the people with a very great plague. Aaron and Miriam complained against Moses and said, "Has the Lord indeed spoken only through Moses? Has he not spoken through us also?" And the Lord heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek, more than all people who were on the face of the earth. He is faithful in all my house. With him I speak mouth to mouth, clearly, and not in riddles, and he beholds the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed. When the cloud removed from over the tent, behold, Miriam was leprous, like snow. And Aaron turned toward Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said to Moses, "O my Lord, do not punish us because we have done foolishly and have sinned." And Moses cried to the Lord, "O God, please heal her, please." So Miriam was shut outside the camp 7 days, and the people did not set out on the march till Miriam was brought in again. God punished the Israelites by giving them exactly what they asked for, an abundance of meat. But God also punished their rebellion, sending a severe disease among them. Sadly, they did not learn from their punishment and continued in their rebellion. The teaching points will vary slightly from classroom to classroom, but the main points will be: grumbling resulted in rebellion. Complaining led to faithlessness. Rejecting God's plan produced punishment. This weekend, we want to drive home the example Moses gave us. The people demonstrated their lack of trust in God by complaining against the Lord and against his servant Moses. They had returned to Egypt in their hearts, but Moses, despite his momentary unfaithfulness, continued to grow in his faith. Like Moses, we must have faith in God, for without faith, it is impossible to please him. Those who reject Jesus through unbelief will receive the severest punishment. Our prayer is for you to have faith in God to grow day by day. We'll see you this weekend. Bye!